Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Alright, welcome back to Tim Friend. The winner of today's mock battle is the Blue Lion House. This victory is the result of everyone's hard work. Thank you, my friends. You did well. Well, thank you, Dimitri. I love you. You are my favorite student. But Felix is the real MVP. And he gets his motivation maxed out. That's convenient for my purposes. Alright, back to school. So the first month is kind of abbreviated because you come in about halfway through it. You only get one chance to look through the monastery. Oh, Professor, I've been looking for you. I was hoping we could all share a meal together. It could serve as both a victory celebration and a post-battle analysis. What do you think? I'm invited? Me? Of course. Why wouldn't you be? Come now, Professor. We can't very well celebrate without the key to our victory present. He's right. He really is. We were only able to win because we had your help, Professor. Yes, compared with that boar who knows nothing save frontal attacks, your tactics were nearly decent. Helix, you really ought to stop picking fights with His Highness. Don't worry, Ingrid. I encourage all to speak freely, and I must agree that the Professor's tactics were truly extraordinary. I have much to learn. Oh, sure, but today was exhausting. I'm so hungry I can barely stand. To be honest, so am I. Let's head to the dining hall. Together. Whoa. Professor, I'm sorry to intrude, but you don't look too happy for someone who just won. Is that so? I guess I just look blank-faced all the time. Well, I understand how hard it can be to accept joy sometimes. I'm sorry for prying. Oh, jeez. I love it. I know we only just met, so this may be difficult for you, but I'd love nothing more than to share our happiness with you. Joy can be so fleeting, after all. We're all in this together, so I hope you will consent. I'm sure the rest of the class feels the very same. Well, come along, Professor. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor. Oh, I guess the theme of Dimitri's house, or storyline, is that he is sad. But sometimes he is happy. Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I did. Does that make you like me? Nope. I am so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still. Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the Battle of Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. October. Or no, I think it's October. You're expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle. You got it, jerkface. As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby. My mission? We get missions. Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Because it wouldn't be a true JRPG if we didn't send you on missions from school. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. So, end of every month, you go on your mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself. I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you. You got it. Crazy. Bandits, they say. Huh? Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock. Right. I nod. To nobody. What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Dame Saros being on our trail. You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial.
I had hoped you would achieve your goals, despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to. Also, I can't understand your voice when you talk like that. Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking? Are you listening to me? How do we finish this? You die. Ooh, what? Underestimating the knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now, I must locate your replacements. And he teleports away. Wait, get back here! Damn you! I'm sorry, Bob Costas. It will be our mission to go kill you, though. Give it a savity save, 'cause now it's Mavity Mave. It's May. Yay! Audiobook narration. White clouds. Harpstring moon. Familiar scenery. And it gives us another little intro to the month. Right, game? Come on. Show it to me. We're gonna skip it. It's May. Isn't that fun? May. So, bows, right? They will all give you like the capability to shoot farther than 2 squares away, whether it's through combat arts or through your class. But the farther away they are, the more your accuracy gets reduced, which is interesting. It gives a clear point to having much higher and higher dexterity, so as to get like a higher accuracy when you shoot far away people. As you've been told, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely. This will be our first true battle. I'm looking forward to fighting alongside you, Professor. As am I. Yeah. During the mock battle, your commands were thoughtful and thorough, as was your strategy. With you on our side, I'm confident we will prevail. It seems we have some time to spare before our departure. Let's use this opportunity to prepare as best we can. You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery? I think so. I've been here like a week, and you shanghaied me into being a professor here? And that's pretty wild. Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle. Oh my god, my voice is killing me. You didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. Well, I mean, it's not that it hasn't been surprising, Dad. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. Well, you might have something to worry about. I don't know. By the way, heard about those bandits. First assignment is to take them out, right? It's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die, so stay vigilant and lead them well. Don't let students die. You got it. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever. You got it, you weirdo. Always saying like, oh, I'm glad you've gotten used to it. And then, don't ever let your guard down. For some reason, if there's a Sunday in the same week as a mission, you don't do that Sunday. We will buy flowers for Annette, because she's our student, and we want to make her feel welcome. It's my birthday! I got a birthday gift from Dimitri. A letter. And a blue lion brooch. A blue lion brooch. Alright. We are forced to explore again. That's okay, because that's what I wanted to do anyway. Fire Emblem. Alright. New quests. New month, new quests. So we can go to Geralt. We can cook. We can do the choir practice. And we can get some strange rumors. Alright. First, we're going to roll up to Dimitri. We've only just arrived at the academy and we're already being sent out to take care of bandits. It's a noble mission, but one that will likely require battle. In practice, there's little difference between a battle and a war. Even with the support of the Knights of Seiros, we must still brace ourselves for the challenge. You have any other questions about life at the monastery or about battle? I don't. Thanks. It is better if you do not approach me. If you spend too much time around a mound of discord, there will be rumors. Like what? Rumors that I'm around a big chin guy? That doesn't sound like a problem. Now I could go to the training grounds. That's where Felix likes to hang out, and also Ingrid. And eventually there will be tournaments here where we can have one person fight a lot of people, and hopefully not die. I mean, they won't die, but hopefully not lose. So that'll be a waste of an activity point. Felix Swain and I have known each other since we were children. His Highness as well. Though I should warn you that both Felix and Sylvain are a bit challenging at times. The moment I take my eyes off them, they're off causing all kinds of trouble. It's always been that way. Oh. What kind of trouble are you causing, Felix? For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure, but don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out. Woof. I mean, it's very ominous, but also still incredibly attractive, Dimitri. Still gonna pursue that romance, though. Still gonna do it. Still gonna fucking do it. Gerald's out here? Is that, was I reading that map right? Excuse me. There's my dad. And there's Leonie. Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is? It's enough, Leonie. If I don't know, how could my child know? It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually. By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring. I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point. What's my quest? We have to search for the tactics primer in his quarters. Great. Do you know? Blah, 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 blah. If people are talking to each other, sometimes you have to talk to them multiple times. So, we're going to try to recruit Leonie to our house. We need high strength and high lance skill. And it also helps if we can talk to her better. Like if we have support points with her, I should say. And I think our charm stat factors into it at some point, in some way. I don't know for sure. But whatever. Shamir. She's a knight. She looks a little bit like Felix. I wonder if they're related. A knight of Saros. There's many knights of Saros that we will be interacting with. Whoops. I meant yes. Alright, we planted seeds last week, so first we gotta harvest. We get a variety of vegetables. And it increases our professor level without even costing us a freaking, what's the term? A freaking activity point. It's one of the ways to get professor stats. We will cultivate it by pouring our mid water onto them. Wow. Eventually we will be able to plant more than one seed at a time. That's, we will get the shit. We also want to try to pick up fucking everything that's on the ground around the monastery. And it's gonna start, there's gonna be, we're gonna find some stuff that's like just like a book that you find, and it gives you some professor experience, which is great, because that's more free professor experience. You'll also find lost items, which you can return to their owner for some support points, and I believe some professor experience? I'm not 100% sure, maybe not, but whatever. Here's the entrance hall. Just like Hogwarts, there's knights with swords, though that's basically just a castle thing, not necessarily a Hogwarts thing, but whatever. Jaritza? This guy is suspicioso. I don't know what his deal is yet. In my own home game. There's Alois. You can talk to him, and that's fine. It's just fine. No other item drops around here? Alright, well, let's go in here. It's usually some students in here, but none from our house, it looks. Oh, there's Annette. What's up, Annette? I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty? How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food? I like both. I like sweet food the most, though. Ooh, same. I'll definitely remember that. I actually answered that honestly. Thank you, Annette. Alright, so for the cook, we gotta get some books from a library. It's very fucking school-ass quests here, aren't they? Get books to learn about subjects. Here's another likely place. We just picked up some tea and some forging materials. When we unlock the tea garden or the blacksmith, we'll be able to put those to use. I also got some pure water over here from the amiibo gazebo. I did scan in a couple of amiibos earlier. I'm not sure if we're getting still diminishing returns from those or what exactly is happening, but whatever. Because I have the Cram and Lucina amiibos. It definitely recognized the Cram amiibo as a Fire Emblem amiibo, but it did not seem to recognize the Lucina amiibo as a Fire Emblem amiibo. And I say that because you get bonuses if you scan in Fire Emblem amiibos. It's a thing. We got some high-ranked seeds from that. That's another great thing you can find around the monastery. Higher-ranked seeds, when you plant them, have a chance to give you some stat-up items. Oh, Sylvain, chatting up quite a group of women here. Our first assignment is to take out some bandits. Did anyone tell Lady Rhea that people's lives are at stake? I lost my own brother to bandits. Is something someone has said at one point, I'm sure. Okay, not my finest attempt at humor. Oh, Sylvain. You don't have to joke about your brother. That's definitely not going to be a plot point later on. Definitely not. Let's scout out the common rooms for our classes. Sometimes there's items dropped in here as well. There's Edelgard and Hubert. They're chilling. Sorry if I'm sprinting around. This monastery, it's real big. Oh, what's up, Ash? It's thanks to my adoptive father, Leonardo, that a commoner like me is here at the academy. He's the very model of chivalry. Someday I'm gonna be just like him. Oh, buddy. You will never achieve that. For spoilery reasons. Don't worry about it. And nothing here in the Golden Deer. Alright. It's not that often that items appear in the common room, but whatever. Alright, let's run to the cathedral. Because the cathedral... Oh, let's go to the second floor. While we're here, we can go to the library. We can go to the, what am I thinking of? Library and Captain Gerald's quarters. Because there we can get the things that we need for 2 of the quests. We can talk to Lady Rhea. Thank you for paying me a visit. Is there anything troubling you, or is there perhaps something I can help you with? About the teachings of Saros. She loves talking about Saros. Believers live their lives by her sacred wisdom. Please, use the library's vast resources to learn more. I can often be found here, so if there's ever anything you need, please do not hesitate to pay me a visit. You got it, lady. Apparently, you can get to an S support rank with her, which is pretty wild. I don't know how we're going to achieve that, or how I would achieve that, considering I haven't seen her be a playable character yet. But maybe soon. I don't know. Maybe one day. Glowy things on the minimap, as you can see on the minimap right here, there's like a glowy thing. It's where there's like a quest item on the ground. Fortunately, we just needed to pick this one up, and we got that quest item complete. Here's Professor Hanneman's room. That's fine. Here's the infirmary. You can tell because there's 2 beds. Oh wait, no, this is Hanneman's room. That's fine. That's just great. I don't know what that other room was then. Over here is like a dining room or a conference room in there. That'll be open for no conceivable reason later. And over here, way down this hallway, and way down this hallway, here's the library. You can often find Lysithia, who is not in here, Ignatz, and Linhardt in here. But most importantly, we are getting some cookabooks from here, so we can return them to the head chef, so she will teach us how to cook with friends by playing Overcooked, I can only assume. Now let's sprint back to the stairs. No, let's just fast travel to the cathedral. Oh, we can't jibbity jam. Sometimes I like to fast travel when I'm quite a bit away from places, but when you do the fast travel, you hit a loading screen. So sometimes it's just straight up faster to run than it is to fast travel from place to place. Let me through. Let me through. Let me through. Maybe I move the camera away. There we go. Frickin' doors. The doors are in this game are programmed to open if it sort of senses you coming towards them. But sometimes you like spawn inside the recognition zone, like via fast traveling or going up and down flights of stairs. So it doesn't fucking notice you, and you have to like move the camera off it or run away and run back. And it's a bit of a silly. I also love it because the portcullis here, the big barred door, is always down, which means they're raising it and lowering it based on who goes through it, which seems like a hilarious waste of time. We got the choir coordinator. We got to figure out where the sign-up sheet for the choir is so that we can have people join us for choir practice. Seteth tells us about the 4 saints and gives us a quest to talk to a student in the courtyard. One of our pupils is here. It's Mercedes. The cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess? That's right. Me too. Shall we pray together? No. I only pray by myself. Alright, now let's teleport back to the freaking reception hall. There we go. Sometimes the fast travel menu don't do as good as you want it to. So we can run through the reception hall to the informant. Excuse me. Bridget, Almira, Duskor. Even people from far-off lands gather here at the academy. Word of advice, Professor? There are those who don't think kindly of such people. Okay, that's wild. Alright, next time on Tim Friend, we'll go through the rest of this free day, this fun free day, and then we'll show you how to teach students. We'll teach you how to be a good professor, other than just taking your students on weird little lunch dates, I guess. We'll actually teach them. Like, for realsies. Alright. See you then, everybody. Bye-byes.
We're Tim Friend.